So, Dennis, you've been seeing me for about what, 6, 7 months now, 6.5 months, something like
Yep.
that, right? Tell me what's your experience been like here?
At first, I was a little bit uncertain of what we were doing, how we were doing it, the direction that we were going. I do remember that you said remain curious, and I held that thought and let it play out. Um, and at some point, started feeling actually from the beginning, I felt better every time, almost every time I walked out the door. And that was enough to keep me wanting to come back. And then I've started just recently, I've shared with you that I've started to feel significant improvements in just the way that I move through my daily life.
Awesome. And would you mind sharing like what issues you were having?
There were several functions of daily living that I was having problems with, even rolling over in bed to turn an alarm off or to turn a light off when we were getting ready to go to bed. In the morning, I'd get out of bed, and as I put my feet on the ground, I'd have to wonder how much it was going to hurt and whether or not the legs were going to want to almost collapse. Um, and that's pretty much gone at this point. I still have the habit of thinking, is it going to hurt? And it doesn't. And I appreciate it every time it does.
I appreciate you sharing that with me. That's awesome. How long have you been dealing with this stuff?
I think that I probably started the issues in high school playing high school football with reckless
So
abandon.
what, like 5 years ago, 10 years ago?
Yeah, right.
Right. It's
Like
been a long
50
time,
years
right?
ago.
50 years ago.
Yeah,
It's been a
55 years
while.
ago, yes.
Okay.
I think that there was a very significant change in my trajectory in 1986. I was hit by a car. I was riding a bicycle. A gal came up behind me, was not looking at all, never knew she was headed towards me until she hit me at 60 to 65 miles an hour. It broke my leg, broke my ankle. They put a screw in my ankle, and it just, my whole body after that was, it was difficult to walk. Legs didn't seem like they were the same length, and the back pain started and stiffness. I also have significant arthritis throughout my body, which tends to get worse with age. But I've been very lucky there. It's mostly been in my hands, and I've been very lucky. So I am, I've been told that I have stenosis of the spine, which, as I understand it, is a narrowing of the space between discs that tend to pinch on the nerves that are passing through there, and it produces numbness and weakness in my legs. And that has improved significantly. It certainly hasn't gone away, but it's improved significantly also. And it's mostly my rotation, my trunk, and moving when I'm rotating that I've seen the significant improvement.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Before you came to me, did you try anything else for this stuff, or?
I tried a whole bunch of stuff. I started with chiropractic. I had spinal injections. I tried acupuncture, and then the acupuncturist actually mentioned you, and I said, I'll give it a try. Most of those provided some help, but it didn't seem to be sustainable. It didn't last very long, and not reasonably sustainable. I mean, even if I went back and had repeat treatments or, you know, very regularly, I don't think that would have worked. This seems to be much more sustainable. I have much more control over, because I'm essentially doing the work rather than somebody else doing the work to me.
Right. And what do you think of that?
I think it's sustainable.
Okay.
And that's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
I just need to maintain my, stick to it and keep doing it.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to share?
I'm happy with the way I'm feeling and moving around. I'm still hoping to get some strength back in my legs and see where it goes.
All right, man.
I'm getting old, but ain't we all?
Ain't we all?
Yep.
Ain't we all? Well, thank you for sharing all this stuff with me.
Thank you.
I really I really like helping people, you know. Of course, I don't do it for free. I don't like it that much, you know. But I really like, you know, you've been struggling with something for 50 years, 39 years, whatever it is, and we're controlling it to a great extent.
Yep.
And that's just the challenge of that really sustains me intellectually, and knowing that, you know, someone is just having a massive improvement in their quality of life is very gratifying. It's very gratifying for me.
I will tell you a sobering moment for me 15 minutes ago when you talked about a couple of the questions that you might ask me is how long this has been going on. I said, okay, how long ago was 1986?
Right.
It's like, that's 50 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Just about. Yeah.
long time to be messing with
Oh
pain.
yeah. Oh yeah. All right, man. Well, again, thank you very much for sharing with this, and see you next week, huh?
Thank you for what you brought into my life.
Really appreciate that.
Good deal.